Do you think Bitcoin still needs to evolve, or is it perfect as it is? That's what I will ask Bitcoiners, Bitcoin experts and enthusiasts at the Bitcoin conference in Amsterdam. Do you think Bitcoin still needs to evolve, or is it perfect as it is right now?
Yeah, I think Bitcoin definitely needs to evolve. Not only Bitcoin itself, but the tools we use to interact with Bitcoin. Yeah. So for example, if you look at how we used Bitcoin wallets 10 years ago, it's very different to how they work today. So I think we've got a lot more work to do in that space, developing wallets and other tools we use to interact with Bitcoin. And of course, Bitcoin itself needs to, it's got a scaling issue, so Lightning and Layer 2 solutions would definitely help, yeah.
That's a great question. I feel like Bitcoin, by design, is always evolving by itself without any, interference. I feel like it's so perfectly balanced that we just have to, see it evolve by itself. I mean, of course, we have all the developers and the projects, etc., etc. But what I mean is, the motion is natural, and but of course we can accelerate that, and that's what we're doing at the GoBTC Foundation as well. We're looking at startups at all stages of the development, and we have the accelerator program that they can apply through.
I think in terms of growth and stabilization, it need to evolve, right? So growth in terms of scaling, like second layer, right? People need to become able to pay with it. And in terms of stabilization, of course, kind of volatility, which people frightens, right? I think it's not a bad thing, but yeah, for people, it's not usual to see kind of volatility like that.
I was brought up with a saying, "There's no such thing as perfect." So everything will evolve, but as a decentralized network, it will be up to the community to decide how it evolves. And again, we hope and we pray, we believe that we will choose the right path, but it will be down to the community. It won't be down to one individual.
It's the money that is closest to perfect, but nothing is really perfect, and we cannot stop developing Bitcoin. If we completely now stop developing on Bitcoin will die eventually. If we have to do bug fixes, there will come challenges along the way that we maybe not even see right now, and we have to do soft forks, maybe even like one big hard fork at some point. I don't know, but probably there will be big changes, and there will be 100% small changes we have to do along the way. But the core should stay the same, and we will not do a lot of changes down the road. Bitcoin is quite perfect for the monetary policy, but of course it's computer technology. We have to keep developing so it's compatible with what we have in our systems, with our phones, with our computers. So we have to keep developing it on. We have to keep educating people on. We have to keep that whole system running. And that's why I'm also like, Bitcoin from a game theory standpoint is inevitable, but if we all just stop doing anything, then it will break. Like it's not running itself. It's running itself because it has game theory, and people are incentivized to do a podcast, to actually educate, actually run a node, and they are incentivized to actually develop for Bitcoin. But if that would not be the case, Bitcoin would die at some point, of course.